Okay, looking for day 9. Ooh, Hershey Kiss. I actually had a bunch of them yesterday, and they're really good because they're cookies and cream, obviously. It's the theme of our calendar. Hello, so for today's Vlogmas theme, I thought we would chat about my nighttime routine. Not my typical nighttime routine though. This is more of like the nights where I want to pamper myself and I want to do like a mask or something. I showed you guys kind of at the beginning of Vlogmas what kind of skincare I'm using at night and the products that I brought with me to my parents' house. But these don't include any of those. These are the products that I kind of like to put on as I am masking and I'm relaxing and just trying to kind of like unwind from the day. So I thought I would take you guys through because I have had kind of a, I would say a stressful week, but just kind of a bit of a long day, and I wanted to just kind of treat myself to a bath. So I thought I'd show you guys the products that I use and kind of my routine when I do want to unwind and relax a bit. Okay, so I have my headband on. First things first is I like to cleanse my face. Now, because today, as soon as I got home, I just like completely washed my face. I'm just gonna do a quick cleanse using the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser. And I did double check, and actually one of you had commented on a video saying that they actually do have a larger tube of this. So when this is through, I'll probably pick it up because, I mean, I do like it. It's like a really nice gentle cleanser. I do like to alternate using this and also the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser for kind of my second step cleansing routine. At this juncture, I would have already started the water for the bath, but because it is a little bit loud, I'll just save that for later. I also have our Dyson fan sitting on our toilet right now because it's really chilly. I mean, it's winter, so it's chilly in here, and I like to keep the room nice and warm. So this is not normally where it lives, but when I'm taking baths, I like to move it in here. So my next step would be to apply a mask, and it really depends on kind of maybe a combination of how my skin is doing and what kind of mask I feel like doing. Sometimes I'll do an exfoliating mask like this one from Summer Fridays. This is the Overtime mask. Today I'm actually going to do the Secret Key Starting Treatment Essence mask because yeah, I don't feel like there's anything like super problematic about my skin. I just kind of want like a really nice hydrating mask. So this is the one I'm going to use, and I actually picked this up from Sephora, and this is the face mask holder. I'm sure you can get this from other places. I just saw it at Sephora while I was in store and I decided to pick it up. This is what it looks like. So it's essentially like a silicone mask, and what you do is you put your mask on. So if you've ever had any issues with actually the mask staying on your face and not it slipping and sliding, this is the perfect contraption for you. So you put the mask on and then you put this basically over the mask, and then these tuck in behind your ears. And I don't find that it's too tight, and I don't find that it tugs on the back of my ears, but I guess it really depends on your face shape. But I've been really enjoying it. I tend to sometimes talk when I'm using a mask, and then it can kind of slip and slide. This helps with that. So I'm running my water right now, and I don't do anything special with my baths recently. I basically just put a bunch of Epsom salt, and this is a big container from Costco. I also light a candle. So this is the Aromatherapy Relax Lavender Cedar Wood from Bath & Body Works. Usually while I'm taking a bath, I also watch something on Netflix if I'm not listening to a podcast or like a Spotify playlist. Okay, just finished my bath. and I took my mask off. I don't really sit in the bath for too long. One, I can't use super hot water, so the water tends to cool off a lot quicker because it's not super hot. It's more like, well, it's not lukewarm, but it's just not hot. So I usually just sit in there for about 20 minutes and then I step out, which is kind of the perfect time for when you're doing a sheet mask because I never like to let a sheet mask dry on my face. So 20 minutes is perfect because yeah, it's still pretty moist. I hate that word, but it's kind of the best word to describe it. So I'm just rubbing in all of the extra. After the mask, I basically just layer on a bunch of serums and essences. So this is the AROMATICA Rose Absolute First Serum. I like it because it's really nice and lightweight. It smells really nice too. It smells like roses. I also do a couple of drops of the Glossy Super Bounce, which is essentially just hyaluronic acid. Lastly, I do a little scoop of the Etude House Moistfull Collagen Sleeping Pack. This is a really lightweight gel moisturizer, and I just take a little scoopful. I get these little skincare scoopers from Sephora. They're free. They're just kind of in the texture areas because they're really handy. And then for lip balm, I'm just using the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Vanilla. It's just like a little mini. I left the one I usually use at my parents' house. I forgot I even had this little mini version, but it's really handy. So that's essentially it. I just wanted to mention that before I put this mask holder away, I do like to rinse it just to get any excess mask off, and then I usually just let it dry on a face towel. It is a very creepy looking contraption, but it works. Okay, so that is it for me. I am going to spend the rest of my evening watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, actually. That's what I was watching in the bath. I just watched one episode. I've actually already seen the entire series, but it's a pretty funny series and they're only 20-minute episodes, so it's really quick and easy to watch. So I just went back to season 1 and I'm like re-watching all the older episodes. But yeah, so I'm gonna call it a night. You guys will have to let me know what you like to do to de-stress or kind of how you like to pamper yourself at the end of the day. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.